Welcome and hello watch lovers, this is Kevin from Jaztime.com, and today we're going to be doing a comparison video between two beautifully crafted Rolex Datejust watches that have a few differences. The model numbers of these watches are 178240, and you'll be able to purchase these two Datejust watches and more at our website at Jaztime.com. We offer the lowest possible price, a 1-year warranty, and free shipping. If you'd like to see more photographs or more information about the watches I'm reviewing, the links will be located in the description below. So we'll be going over the case, the back of the case, and then the bracelet, and then I'll go ahead and show these watches on the wrists. So let's get started. At first glance, they look pretty similar in terms of overall look and size. Both models' case size is 31 millimeters in diameter. And they have this gorgeous luxurious feel with the diamond bezels sparkling all around on both of these bezels. Additionally, all around the dial are these hour markers that also are diamond embedded as well. The most obvious difference, as you probably all immediately saw, was the color. So this left Datejust over here has actually a mother of pearl dial. Actually, it's very nice under the light. It glistens in different colors, and it kind of radiates almost. But it still fits overall with the persona of the Datejust, and it's very, very nice. The one on the right here has a black dial, which unfortunately isn't all aspiring as the mother of pearl dial, but the black is just such a versatile color, and honestly, that's one of the strongest points about it. Okay, so the date and the crown are both located at the 3 o'clock position, as you can see there. And they both have a quick set date feature, which is very nice, as it allows you to set the date, of course, very quickly. All you need to do is just unwind the crown to the first position and tug it once, and then you can set the date as quickly as you want. Anyways, the water resistance of these Datejusts are 100 meters, or about 330 feet, as long as you keep these crowns nice and tight against the case. Okay, so moving on to the back of the Datejust, as you can see there, they both have a very, very simple fluted Oyster case back, keeping true to the Rolex case backs. Nothing's written on there. The movement of the watches is self-winding mechanical, meaning that if you were to have this watch on your wrist and you're to walk around, there's a weight inside called an oscillating weight that points downwards towards gravity, and it continuously winds the watch, so it'll keep running as long as you keep walking around with the watch in your wrist. The power reserve for the watch is 48 hours, so meaning if you put down these Datejusts and you kind of forgot about them and you decide to wear it again, it'll keep track of time for up to that 48 hours before you have to rewind the watch to get it started again. Okay, so the next noticeable difference about these watches are the bracelets. As you can see here, we have a Jubilee bracelet and an Oyster bracelet. Give me 1 second. Okay, so this is a Jubilee bracelet, which has about 5 links, opposed to the Oyster bracelet, as you can see there, that has 3 links. They both have this, in similarity, they both have the outer brushed steel on the outside, and the inner side they have a nice mirror polish. As you can see there, it's very nice. Okay, so I want to talk more about the Jubilee before we move on to the Oyster. So the Jubilee, as you can see, it has a nice pattern going all around. It almost looks like one continuous bracelet. Look at that. And the clasp is hidden by this Rolex crown right here. As if you pull that out, it opens the clasp there. So it's nice that it is nice and concealed, and it keeps that nice one pattern with the Jubilee. See there? Okay, and let's move on to the Oyster. The Oyster here, as you can see, the clasp is very noticeable. It looks like it almost takes up about 30% of the bracelet, but that mirror polish is very bold and very nice. It definitely shows much more than a Jubilee, and gives it a much more much better shine. The clasp is just a simple safety Oyster clasp that just pops out, but the locking mechanism on this feels much stronger than the Jubilee bracelet. So that's also very nice as well. Okay, so let me go ahead and actually put these watches on my wrist and give you sort of an idea of how these watches look. Okay. Already having the Jubilee on my wrist, the weight of the watch isn't very heavy. It's very nice. It's very light. Definitely won't be too tiring keeping these on as opposed to much larger watches. Like let's just say the Breitlings, which are like 41 millimeters or bigger. They're very hefty, but these watches are nice and light, as you can see there. All right, so let me show the white mother of pearl. As you can see, dial very nice, going all the way around. That bracelet is very gorgeous, keeping that one pattern all the way around. There, once again, the hidden clasp located right there at that Rolex crown. Very nice. And let's take a look at the black dial with the Oyster. As you can see, dial still very nice. I feel like this one would fit more in a more casual setting, as it can slip under a suit cuff and such, but it's still very nice. Look at that Oyster bracelet, that mirror polishing, definitely making a bold statement there. Okay, let me try to show you these two side by side again. Okay. All right. So I hope this comparison helped you see the similarities and differences between these two Rolex Datejust models. These are both extremely well-made quality Rolex products. In this case, it just really comes down to a matter of taste. Which watch do you think looks best? Do you want to wear this every day, or do you just want to wear it on a special occasion, maybe casual and a suit? Let me know what you think in the comments below. And once again, check us out at jaztime.com. If you liked the video, just hit the like button and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in.